Good afternoon. I mean, good morning, good rising, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And good night, good afternoon, good evening, good evening, uh, and good rising. All right. I think this video shouldn't really be long. I was gonna do just a regular video recording and put it on here, but I'll just put it on here now. First thing I want to say is hello to all you beautiful people out there. What's up? What's up, Lucy? Lucif. What's up? Hope I said that right. Hey, Natasha, what's up, sis? All right. Bright, how you doing? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? All right, so, uh, hey, Grounded, how you doing, sis? How you doing? How you doing? All right. Yeah, it really should be quick, y'all. It really should be. All right, let me not waste time. Uh, the mastering, I was told by my being, the mastering of self is is literally uh, you, the individual. You must do things that you like to do. All right, this is mastering self. No, no. I will make sure it ain't 2 hours. This should be like probably like 15, 20 minutes, maybe 30 at most. That's it. I ain't going over that. Uh, but the mastering of self is you. It's the self mastery is this. Say you no matter if we're in the system, say we go to school, we're taught this way, we're taught that way. You we must understand the reason why everybody in this world, people, we don't perceive things the same way. Some of us out here speaking of love, some of us out here speaking chaos, some of us speaking, look, it's about money, some of us speaking, it's about this, it's about that, da 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 da. We must understand the self mastery. It may be very easy for someone to go to school, learn like that. Just they know it comes easy to them. To the next person, like myself, I'm like, as soon as the teacher say, "Hey, the laws of the government," and they da 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 da. Now, can you repeat that back to me, Eric? And I'm like, you lost me as soon as you said the first sentence, laws. Okay, this is the whole reason why I'm gonna give an example. Why I go off of the basics. Why I see everything as basics. The reason why I see everything as basic is because the simple fact of my whole system is a basic, meaning I only need to learn the basic of something. And through me learning the basics of something, I will know all. Now, vice versa, for a person who feel they need to learn everything, uh, it's the same for them. They feel they need to learn everything to know all, or they need to learn advanced things to know all. There's no difference between me learning my basics and understanding world, my universe, and the world within and the world without. And there's no difference between a person who learning advanced learning everything external, and learning everything internal. There's no difference. The individual, everything you go through in life that deals with the five senses is for you to understand. Prime example, For those who have done a psychedelic before, this is what happens. You ever done a psychedelic or smoke some weed and you take off? Well, you, as I would say, talked about Marley. You take off. You start getting knowledge. Understand all this knowledge come to you so fast, and it may come in the symbols or the vision, or sorry, not the visions, but the vision. It may come in the vision as a movie that you have watched. It may take a movie scene that you have watched. It may take a life event that happened to you. It may take a book that you read, a certain verse of that book. It may take a certain taste or food that you have ate or smelled. It may take a certain feeling that you may have felt in life, whether it was hate, pain, love, joy, whatever. But when it combines it all and it gives it to you, it combines your self mastery, meaning the things that you have went through in life with the five senses, and it give it to you, the knowledge, that fast, through your own understanding, your own interpretation of life, not my interpretation. It's going to give it to you on your own, because you are your self mastery. No one else is. So for those who, meaning, if you say you do spell work, you have your own unique way. Some of us may learn spell work from, it was passed down from generation on generation. Then it gets to you and you decide to change certain things. You're not wrong to change certain things. Why? Because it is self-mastery. You have your own way. What is good for the goose is not good for the geese. What is good for the geese is not good for the goose. What is good for the lion ain't good for the dog. It's the whole concept of self-mastery. That's why if me and you, as I said on my video recently, I said, if the teacher take two of us and put us, even if we were taught in school by our parents, say two brothers, two sisters, two siblings, they're taught a certain way. Why do you think when you have brothers and sisters, all of them don't come out the same? I said that many times before. All of them have different perceptions, no matter what. So through a different perception, you're not even supposed to be mad at somebody else's perception. Because through their own perception, everything is perfect to them how they see it. Now, someone like me may come along and say, hey, you could do it this way. It's up to them if they want to take that input, if they want to exchange that understanding, my understanding with theirs, and say, okay, I like that, and they take it in. But they don't have to. Nobody have to. They may feel, no, what you're saying, it does not resonate with my self-mastering, so that's why I don't understand it. There's nothing wrong with your kids when it comes to school, learning, anything. There's nothing wrong with none of them. It's just that everybody have their own way to perceive life and things. And the system of things of, oh no, you're this, no, you're that, it's still all the law of one at the same time. But when we don't see it, we separate ourselves as the entity. So you take if you're doing magic work, you take, and you've been taught it through generations, it's been passed down, and then for some reason your kid decide not to do it that way. Your kid have a imagination out their mind. They combine them watching Disney movie, them on a walk, And it's totally different from what the generations of the grandmothers, granddads, cousins, aunties, sisters, what mothers been passing down throughout the generation of knowledge. But then we look for the adult will look at it as wrong, but it's not. You're supposed to learn it this way, not that way. That is wrong. Self-mastery is you mastering you. So if you're trying to paint your picture, why do y'all think if you try to paint your picture like somebody else, it doesn't happen? You can never master another God way. You have your own unique way, even if your go take handwriting, for example. Say you go to school, you put your kid in a school where they teach you the top-notch education and teaching them how to write cursive beautifully. They teaching them everything. But yet, this kid cursive is totally different from this kid. But the teacher is showing you the same thing, how to write. But they both have different, unique ways, even though they're writing it the same way, the same gesture of the hand and everything, but it comes out different. Why? Because it is self-mastery, your own unique way, nobody else's. Painting the same way. You try to paint like somebody else, it's not there. You ain't got that touch. Go with this one. For those who, I'm gonna say, called black mothers. Your mother cook. You want the recipe your mama got, but the recipe don't quite come out the same as your mother's. She even teach you how to cook it. She go through it with you. This is what you put in that, baby. You put this much, 2 spoons of that. You put that. You put this, that. Boom, you set the fire up this much. You're doing everything she said because you want to learn it. But for some reason, it just don't taste like mama's cooking. Why? Why? Because you have your own self-mastery. Even when you think you messed up, you did not. It is your own self-mastery. No one else's. So as I was saying, as a school, if you take, and I understand I see my son is like the kids are like this. Kids are like this. A lot of kids are like this as well. And the teacher say, here go a black dot on the board. I'm going to draw this black dot on the board. What do you see? And one of the kids, I see a black round dot. And the other kid, like me, it's a square. The board is a square, and the background is green. And the teacher like, oh my God, that ain't. And I mean, it's on the wall. I'm saying everything else but what the teacher put up there. Because my perception is widened. I'm seeing the wholeness and not just the entity. And there's nothing wrong with it. This is in everybody. My son the same way. Asked him the other day, Dada, what is this? What do you see? I just did it for myself. Try it for yourselves. If you have kids, try it for yourself and ask them. Don't say, just say, tell me what you see. You draw something and then say, tell me what you see. 9 out of 10, they won't have the same answer. Or if they do, one of them still going to be want to say something else as, oh, well, I see this too, I see that, but they don't want to be wrong. Because life, the perception that we've been programmed by parents, not just the school and the government, no, by parents and all, we've been programmed to think a certain way. That's why I said, don't hate on a person that's rich. Don't hate on a person that so-called is poor or middle class or who got the flyest sneakers and who don't. No. Check. You can have people who consider beautiful, but what the world will call them, oh my goodness, they dumb as hell. You can have people that's so what the world call ugly, but smart as all outdoors. Don't get caught into the outside of trying to outside live. As I explained many times of my being said, a lot of y'all are outside living. Don't outside live. When you outside live, you cannot self-master you because you will always be chasing another goddess dream. And you'll beat yourself down because you can't do it the way they're doing it. Prime example, that's why I love Tyler Perry movies, his plays. It was one where you talk about it. This kid, you could just talk to like this, like, hey, baby, don't do that. This kid, you got a motherfucker. If you don't stop, I'm going to kick your ass. Neither one is wrong, but we'll look at it. The world will look at, oh, that's child abuse. No, you just need to take your time with them. No, it is different minds, different perceptions, different understandings. Some child, yeah, you do. You gotta get physical with them, and some you don't. I was one. You didn't have to get physical with me. I learned. Prime example. If you have siblings, if you were one of the siblings that the mother, dad just tell you, hey, don't do that, and you, yes, dad, or yes, mom, and you don't do it, then your other sibling, the opposite of you, they doing it. The parent, don't do that. They still doing it. They tell, don't do that. They still doing it. Don't do that. They still doing it. And then what? It's going to take for one of the parents to get physical or get yelling or, motherfucker, I said don't do that. Do it again. Watch what happens. Then that's when the kid that, oh shit, okay. Oh shit. I see mom or dad is serious now. It's different perception, different masteries. Some people this is why I understand why I understand people I'm looking at my gray. You have some people who are that's very emotional. And they'll speak to you emotional and you'll grasp it. You'll get it. And you have some people that come on and they speak calmly. You have some people come on, they're goofy. And the opposite person to get, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? I like how he's a comedian, and and it makes me understand this way. Or when a person's speaking, I used to be one of the people who back then you had to since I was very emotional, I would link to emotionals. So if a person, and I will grasp to it because it's emotional. I feel the emotion. That was part of my self-mastery. You always going from different masteries of things in life, whether it's food, whether it's you fighting, whether it's you loving, whether it's you caring, compassion, hating, whatever. You're going to go through different ways of mastering you. Every basketball player that's 6'5" don't have the same jump shot, don't have the same endurance, don't have the same liking. Don't even one thing they like, basketball. But other than that, they probably don't got the same foods. One of them might constantly cuss a lot, talk trash when they playing basketball, and the other one is like, nah, I'm gonna just show you with my game. Different, seeming different, but it's the same. The law of one. Another thing, when you breathe in, you're breathing out. When you're breathing out, you're breathing in. But as well, when you're breathing in, you're breathing in. And when you're breathing out, you're breathing out. That's my being stated. Once y'all understand, well, up is up. Up is up, down is down. Left is left, right is right. But once y'all understand as well, Up is down. Down is up. Left is right and right is left. Y'all will have understand the wholeness of things. The law of one. Your breath is a helix or DNA strand. When you breathe in, you can do it for yourself. This is what my being stated. When you breathe in, your diaphragm expands. What happens is your stomach, it expands out. What is happening is the coil is going down clockwise to the right. Now, also when you're breathing in, as it goes down, the coil goes down, the coil goes up. The Buddha, one hand up, one hand down. The Baphomet, one hand up, one hand down. You are one, the law of one. Never different. You are in hell and heaven at the same time, hot and cold. It is based on you, no one else. Your breath is the way to unlocking as well DNA strands. Your breath as well is the way to gain abilities, mastering self, unlocking or closing chambers within you. Chambers. This chamber is locked. This chamber is broken. This chamber, the chain is connecting. The chain of the helix, the DNA is connecting. Understand at the same time, it is never separate. The breath is one. As you breathe in, you're breathing out, even though you're breathing in. As you breathe out, you're breathing in. That's why the stomach contracts. And you're breathing out. So it's going up and down at the same time. And it's going, when it's reversed of breathing out, it's going up and down at the same time. That's why you have one tonsil that food go down, and the other, if it goes in that one, the wrong one, you choke. All is working at the law of one. This is everything and anything, never different. As I have said before, the only thing that separates man, the only thing that separates religion and science or spirituality is man. If man can get out of man's own way, man will understand that the two is the one law. Whether it's your Bible, whether it's your Quran, your whatever you read, everything has the law in it. That's why I stated when I was reading the little books, the Disney books, if y'all remember, and they were actually talking about spirituality. Physical and spiritual at the same time. They're never separate. It is in everything. Everything is of the channel. Everything is the linkage to the physical realm and the spiritual realm, or the physical, the religion and the science at the same time. It's not separate. We make it separate by trying to understand it. If there's a left, there's a right. If there's a right, there's a left. There will always be opposites. If there's a hard side, there is a soft side. If there's if there's a dark side, there's a light side. If there's a light side, there's a dark side. If there's up, there's always a down. If there's chaos, there's always order. If there's order, it's always chaos. That's why with chaos happens, somebody dies, wrongly convicted, say wrongly convicted, and it was wrong. All evidence pointed to it wasn't this person, disorder, but it will bring out the order in someone or something at that same time, because all is being watched. Even if it takes years.
No, that's mine.
You ever heard about a person who was falsely accused, been in jail for years and years and years, and then somebody take up the case? Years later, 20 years later, 30 years later, they take up the case. And they're like, what, whoa. Their order. No matter what, order is always right. It's with disorder. Disorder is always with order. Never separate. The light is the dark and the dark is the light. But we choosing which one is which we have command over both.
Oh, guess what? I'm not giving you edit.
I was looking at yesterday. Just how they would say we have fallen angels, and you got fallen angels, good angels, bad angels, or demons, angels and demons. There we go. We use the term as that, angel and demons. We just give it so many names when it's the same thing. That's why, as I said in the movie Hellraiser, he said in some regions they call us gods to some, demons to others. Because it's based off your heaven and hell. The Lil Nas X video.
Okay,
Same thing. He saw coming down from heaven. Him clapping his booty cheeks on the pole. Alright? Alright? If there's dry land, you best believe there's wet land somewhere near. In a form. Everything is the one. Look, Neo, the one. Everything is the one. But as I was looking at this, the dialogue of the movie Prometheus, it was talking about the gods, and Prometheus, the engineer. Sorry, the engineer. The engineer were the gods of the ones that went to their planet, the lady, the people that went to their planet. And it was talking about same story, different to exactly. They was talking about oh, thank you, sis. Thank you. I see what you just said right now. I'm sorry. I didn't even, it didn't even pop up until right now. That should be, you say, that should be a lesson plan for every elementary school. You are such a good teacher. Oh, thank you. I'm a teacher. I'm a student at the same time. The things that I come across, I may see something. If I see a movie, I understand things through basic. And people and you have a lot of people out here that understand things through basic. Then you have people who understand things through, like I said, advanced. Like you got to be advanced for them to understand it, because they like, and it's never, oh, I got to dumb myself down for you or for anyone to explain it. Because even if you try to dumb yourself down, a person like me won't get it. I'm like, because your dumb down is still so-called advanced. I'm like, what? But then say a person come along, a mediator, and like, oh no, he's saying this in basic terms. Now I might know more than him off basic terms. Oh, that's it. You ever had that? I'm pretty sure y'all have. For you probably was studying hard as heck. A teacher teaching y'all how to do something, parents or whatever. You don't know how to do it. Somebody come along, the mediator. They're the mediator to bridge the left and the right or the left together. Somebody come along like, you need help? I'm gonna show you how to do it. Look, try it this way. Cause that's all they saying. They saying do da. And you like, dog. You mean to tell me I've been stressing? I've been putting on weight. I've been going bald. I've been getting skinny. I can't sleep. I've been depressed. And you mean to tell me it was this easy? Why didn't they just tell me it like this? Because that person didn't know it like that. The one that first tried to explain it, the teacher, your parents, your friends or whatever, they don't know it that way, that basic way. Now you understand it. You're like, oh my God, man, that's what man. Now you acing everything now because you understand it through something basic understanding. So all I'm trying to say, y'all, is just remember the law of one. You are your own master. Whatever experience you have encountered, that you will encounter, this doesn't escape no one, not even a woken one. The events must play out. Don't be mad about it. Don't get mad. It's going to happen. Certain events must play out. It must. There is a must. Just like the sun, we need the sun. It is a must. It is a must that the eye put us through our events that we must go through. As I said, just to grow us. But as humans, we don't see it that way. But yeah. But that's all I wanted to say. Is understand your breath. Understand you are the master. Prime example, another thing. Why do you think if I have first started my locks, not these are these my second set. My first locks, I started, right? And as more and more I was watching videos of other people, this with locks. This goes with people who's watching people for consciousness, to become conscious or whatever. That's why I say you have to be careful. You have to be very careful because you'll put off your self-love, your selfness for somebody else's. My first set of locks, as the more when mine start getting like right here, and I'm like, and I'm watching videos on locks, on the locks. And I'm like, mine ain't like theirs. Mine ain't da-da-da. Mine ain't da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. And more I'm coming across people's videos, the more I'm changing mine. Dyeing it, getting this product, that product, trying to wash it how they say wash it, cold water, hot, warm, put this grease. I'm doing everything that these different people I'm coming across saying do. I said it's still self-mastery if you become aware of it. But if you don't, you'll just keep chasing someone else, some other guy's self-mastery. And so what did I do? I got to the point, and then I was going through so much stress at the time. My hair, it was 3 years. I had them for 3 years. Yep. And they were like right here. Yeah, right here. And I cut them off. Anybody remember? All the stress I had in it, built up, the anger, all type of stuff. I cut it off. I grew these ones. When I grew these ones, because everything is the message, just we must pay attention, become aware. I grew these ones. I grew these ones because it's a guy, I think he's a Jamaican guy on YouTube. He got these thick one. He had the thick ones. He cut his off too, but they was very thick, like this thick. And he said how to get them, and I was like, oh, I want thick ones because my last set, every video I kept coming across, and I'm seeing people's different. There's different. Oh, they got this many. Oh, they don't have that many. So I'll start combining mine. They combine mine. Oh, I want mine to look like that. Putting things on it to wrap it, to make it look neat, all types of stuff. And all it was doing was making my being like, man, I'm still waiting on you to understand that you have your own unique way. So I cut him off. Come across the other guy, he is the thick ones. I want the thick ones. I want the thick ones. I do exactly like he say. And mine still don't come out as thick as his. Self-mastery. I have my own tree, my own roots, my own understanding. Oh, it's all encoded within me. No matter what I do of trying to be like another God, I have my own codes. Meaning, oh, you can't escape this code. Now, this is your code right here. Now, you can unlock different codes through different things. Different things you do. You can unlock it through different breathing techniques. You can unlock it through different workouts. Some people, the law of one, show y'all again, and the self-mastery. Some people, you got to do 12 sets or more to get bigger, to get cut. Here it is, you doing them. You ain't getting none of the results that they get, but you getting results. You doing 12 or more, like they said, of working out sets, but you ain't getting it. Your back ain't like theirs. Your shoulders, tricep, biceps, chest, leg, it ain't like theirs. But you doing exactly to the T. The food, the drinking, the sleeping, you're doing everything that they said in their handybook. And it's still not there. Then you come across somebody that's a 6, stomach growling. You come across somebody that's a 6, the mediator. Hey man, try doing it. Instead of doing like that many, just do a quick one. Do 8 sets. 8 sets and put tension on it. That's it. Do 8 sets on everything you do. Just do 8 sets with tension. Up, slow, down. So just do that. You do that, you gain better results than the person that said 12 sets or more. You like, what the, how the, what? Because it's all self-mastery. You must go through everything, anything in life for you to come out and understand it the way you need to understand it differently, or to see it differently. Every day somebody died. Death is there. And I'm not saying death that's where you're dead. Yeah, that happens. I'm saying the death of thoughts. Hold on. Okay, it didn't show up. The death. Oh, that's my lady. The death of thoughts. Sorry, hold on, guys. It's the death of thoughts. Your thoughts, it dies. Your ways of something may die. You may, as I said, and this goes with anything. You're trying to do something. You're learning how to swim. You've been swimming. But you for some reason, you swimming, you like, God damn it. Like, why it seems like I'm doing more than them? And yet I'm still not getting the results or whatever. And then somebody come along. That 6, because we are all fathers, mothers, sons at the same time. Still one. And that 6 come along. And that 6 is like, hey, try swimming like this. Or Look up this video, you know what I'm saying? Or read this, or write, or I don't know, say this before you swim, whatever. And boom, it clicks with something internally of you, which is your own way. And all you do is just add that to your way, finding your way, your mastery. That's why you have some people who master money. Let me tell you, you got some people out here, you will wonder why you can't master money like they do. These people could pull money out their ass, basically. They see money in everything. They like, what, man? Man, what? Watch it. I'm about to go make some money off this. I'm about to go sell some Fabuloso. They go buy some Fabuloso. Come back. They like, watch this. They go, Fabuloso, Fabuloso. They just their own unique way. They ain't trying to be like nobody else, but they got their own way. It's just in them. They go sell Fabuloso right here, baby. You need to clean. Look, I can show you how to clean. Look, clean it, cleans this, it cleans that. You know what I'm saying? Your shit, just pour some in a what's the name? It'll make the shit smell go away. Boom. Boom. Sold. Here go the guy. Hey, yeah, give me 2 of those. Now you go try it. You go out there. First you hesitant. Fabuloso. Fabuloso. Anybody? Everybody looking at you like, the hell? The person that you want to that you want to be, because they're trying to teach you how to make money. They like, what the fuck are you doing? Man, you ain't got no to it. You ain't got no confidence, no rhythm, no nothing to it. You just everybody want to buy, and he teaching you because he's the teacher. He's trying to give you certain ways to do things, but it's not in you. You can't do it his way. And then one day you sleep and you watch something on TV. You watch a scary movie. And the message is said in the scary movie. It links to you. Being scared is fearful. And it attracts demons. That alone, right there. Some reason it connects to your DNA. Next day you go. Go out there, you selling Fabuloso. You go, hey, want some Fabuloso? Here you go. I got it on deck right now, Fabuloso. You maybe come up with it saying, now you're not scared. But it all was because why? You found your own self-mastery through a scary movie, something that was said in a scary movie. Or a shape, or a size, or an angle. Somebody raise their hand a certain way. Somebody look a certain way. Somebody say something a certain way.
Can you give me an edit?
This is just what it is. It's the self-mastery of you, no one else. Self-mastery is this. I'm gonna tell y'all who was very damn good at self-mastery. I think Tupac was very good at self-mastery. Let me tell y'all something. You have those who say, "Oh, this person's real, this person's fake, this person, all that." Nope. A person who can master many things to their own self, their own. So if I do this like this, okay, and I add this of what I know of me. So you're adding yin and yang. You're always adding yin and yang. And I believe that Tupac knew how to do it. He stated in an interview one time, they said, you hate cops. So why would you play a cop role? He said, I wanted to show my different talents. I wanted to challenge. I wanted to see if I could play this role. I know I could play this role. Never been a cop, never liked cops, but I can play this role like a cop. Whether it's sports, you learn different ways. People who play sports, quarterbacks, y'all may go to the same camp. Y'all might got the same dad. Peyton Manning. I think his dad played football. Peyton Manning played, his brother Eli, and then they got a younger brother that played. None of them throw the same. None of them perceive things the same, but they were taught probably by the same people and stuff like that, with the same camps and all that. But I guarantee you, 9 out of 10, the youngest one usually takes on, ooh, I like what my older brother did. I'm going to add that. Well, I like what my second brother did. Yeah, Eli Manning. I'm going to take that and I'm going to add it to my own. This is where we sometimes, where I would get in and I thought, oh man, people taking my stuff. Or we may, people take, yeah, you got people that do that. Yeah, well, you got people that really like take people's stuff. I understand that. Like they basically almost saying word for word what the other person said, the other guy, goddess have said. But anyway, but it's you have people who shoot something. You say, prime example. I don't listen to Young Pharaoh, but I'm pretty sure if I do, he gonna say something that I like, and if he's gonna say something that's basically on the same line of what I talk about, but in a different, he's gonna say it in what they will call more intellectual way, but I'll understand it, and I understand it, and I'll match it with my frequency of understanding, that code in me, and I'll match. Oh, I like that. Oh shit, that. Oh damn. Now that make me think of when I seen this movie and this was said on this movie. Oh shit, it make me think of when my woman back in the day was like this. Oh my, and boom, it connects. Because that's how mother, father, the allness, the being, the one connects all. Everybody that you come across is the mother and the father and the son at that same time. One of them is playing, somebody always going to play the mother, no matter if you're male or female. Somebody's always going to play the child, no matter if you're male or female. And somebody's always going to play the father, no matter if you're male or female. Even the kid will play the father. The little kid will be the one playing the father or the mother. And the adult, no, I'm the adult, but the adult will be playing the mother or the child. And this happens, this is the pieces of this pattern. Find out the patterns. The patterns external is patterns internal. That's where you get the, oh, I ain't about to be a fear. You may link into a different pattern within you. You may become the fearful, I ain't gonna say father, say the fearful mother. All through the ages, it showed the women was fearful. They was actually more fearful. When it came to authority, they were the ones ready to kill. Not the man. The woman steps in front of the man when it comes to action. Think I'm lying, just go back. The woman was the one that let you know, hey, off with his head. My king, my queen, what do I do? Yeah, off with his head. She's the one that steps into the authority. She's the one that's willing to take the step further than a million-man march. She's the one that says, you're not going to hurt my man, not over my dead body. It's a video I seen where Cardi B, I think she had on red dress, I can't remember, and I don't know if it was, is it Offset she dated? I don't know if it was him, but and the cops had him, and she came fearful. I mean, fearless. Oh, y'all ain't about to do my da-da-da-da. Ready to get down. It's one where it was another one I was gonna say. Same scenario. The woman is more, oh, let me protect the man. It's the code in them. The code in them. But it meaning an energy. Man can activate into this energy as well. Man can play the role of the mother. I'm not saying mother like, oh, let me teach my daughter. I'm a man. I ain't supposed to teach her about her period and all this now. I'm a man. I'm not saying that. Oh, we're talking energy-wise. That's what we're talking. The mother energy is what? Is what? Y'all think I'm lying. The mother energy is what? She is the provider, right? She is the protector. And this is no knock on us man. She is the protector. That's why she cling to the baby far more than the father. That's why the mother will always have the child's back, or the mother will always have the boyfriend back. He do something wrong. Oh, okay. He like, baby, I don't know what to do. Then she there. All right, well, all right, we gonna do this. Well, she's going to hold your hand. She's going to be the protector. That's why you go to jail. Even if she do step out and do that, but she may be there for you. More than your friends, your male friends. Even though she might find her life on the side, but she might still be there. Until she decide afterwards, like, okay, man, I'm done now. I'm done holding your hand. I'm done being that what's the name? Why do you think man go crazy when they in jail? Much as man, oh, I can't lift women, and these women, I'm a beta. I'm an alpha. I'm a beta. Whatever. These women. But when they get into jail, what do they want? First thing man do, I want my mama. I want my mama. I want my woman. It ain't I want my niggas. They want that what? That protector. That energy. That life of energy. What gives birth? The mother. That life. Only a lot of dudes in jail, the only way they could pull it off staying in there if they got that woman on the side of them. Or they got the mother that's coming to see them or picking up on the collect calls. Other than that, they might lose their way or writing them. Other than that, man will lose his way. And we think man is supposed to be in charge. Okay. But that ain't the point. It is, but it ain't. Well, it is. Just we must see things and understand it. Exactly. Exactly. Like that connection to Earth. Exactly. That's just what it is. That's why I love. I have no beef with nobody. No one. No nothing. Nor do I want any beef with anyone. I do not hate no one. Why? Because I know I do not hate me no more. I know in order for me to love me, I must love. In order for me to love someone else, I must love me. I just found out. Check this out. And then I'm gone. Because I know I said 30 minutes, I'm going to be gone. See, sis, it ain't going to be 2 hours. I know I said, you know what I'm saying? But, hold on. Here we go, ready? Alright. So, just let people know I am doing, I really don't want to say it, but I am doing Salma. I'm not taking Salma right now. If anybody knows Salma is, healing, quantum healing, stuff like that. You can heal past lives. You can heal you, plants, animals, whatever. You know, quantum, through quantum. All right. Now the whole thing is, basically, I've been doing quantum since I started my journey, but I didn't know. We just give it names. See, all these names, we give these things, and we're already doing it. So don't get caught up into a word of what someone say, because you already been doing it or that or and many more. Anyway, so I've been doing some. I've been studying. I take classes of Salma. Uh, uh, so I found out that my past life I did it on myself. Cause it's funny. Carla wanted me to do it because she was like, "Babe, you so connected. You should try Salma." And I always wanted to do something. I wanted to do well before I found out about Salma. I wanted to try the magnets. I don't know if anybody know where you put the magnets under people, because it had got done to me like 2016. I just fell in love right there. Like, what is this? Like, it was beautiful. And yet I couldn't get it. Couldn't learn it. Couldn't find nobody that did it because it wasn't meant yet. You know. But anyway, so I'm gonna tell y'all something. Uh, when I did it on myself, uh, I had two problems. I had okay the day I did it. Uh, I found out through doing it on myself, that I had rectum, my rectum. Someone was with my rectum that it was messed up, and my anus. Now I know on my anus I have a little hemorrhoid. I think it's a hemorrhoid. Yeah, I think it's a hemorrhoid. Hemorrhoid. All right. From all the times I was straining, and then it comes, from emotions and shit. Man, y'all sure you can pass this on these kids too, man. So be careful. You know what I'm saying? If it's in you, you can pass the energy on to the woman. She and clone system. The JJ, the kid come out, got what you got. Like, damn, how that happened? But anyway. So uh, I found out that I was here again. I was on this planet in my past life. Sis, I told Carla about that. What you told me about the five, and I forgot it. You know what I'm saying? But I remember you was telling me it, and I told Carla. I remember it like, yeah, babe, sis, tell me about what I'm saying, the five, like what to do. Da da da. I didn't do that. So it's funny you say that. And I love. I told you, sis, I like that you called it the five, fast five, like the five. Like, I understand with certain numbers, but anyway. Uh, uh, I asked about me, and I do it while I'm awake. I do my sauna. Uh, I was here in my previous life. My previous life, I lived to be 114 years old. My birthday was November the 30th. All right. Uh, I murdered someone, but I did it in self-defense. I was an indigenous man to the U.S. Uh, I knew I I was into spiritual and religion. I knew about the sky people, uh, and I would contact, make contact with the sky people, the sky beings. Uh, in this lifetime, I came back to help. Uh, in my previous life, as I said, I was a uh, indigenous person, but I didn't belong to it. I didn't look at myself as belonging to a tribe. Uh, but I used spiritual magic. I walked with the spirit. Uh, my name was an 8-letter name, which it gave me the name, which I'm not going to say on here. Uh, and it gave me my first name and my last name. First name was with 8 letters, last name was with 5 letters. All right. Uh, I died in a hospital, uh, and I was happy. I was a happy man. Uh, it it told me when I was born, which I don't want to say on here. You know, when I was born, 19 something. Uh, uh, okay, I said, and then right here, I mixed up my writing because I was having my eyes closed, and then I was writing what was said, but I was writing it all. I was writing on each other. uh, let's see. Yeah, no, that's it. That's it. It was more I asked. Oh, I didn't have no kids. I didn't have no. I wasn't married. I didn't have a woman. So I don't know if my like the woman I had was. Uh, I'm pretty sure I had a woman, but probably split or she died or what I'm saying, kid. But it said I didn't have no kids. It said I didn't. Yeah, I didn't have no kids. I was told I wasn't married. So it's funny in this lifetime I don't believe in marriage. I believe in marriage through energy. You know, some people believe in marriage of getting papers and all that. Me, I believe it's through energy, like just how your energy is the marriage through Christ, or through the Kundalini, or your energy is the what's named through breath. Uh, you're married. But anyway, before I get out of here, that's what I'm doing. I'm learning that was $500 something dollars. I had to put it on a credit card. You know what I'm saying? Run me the debt card from not debt, but what's the name? Anyway, so that's another thing. Damn, your birthday November 30th. Wow. Wow. Uh, another thing. Wow. And it's funny because Carla's birthday is the in November. Hers November 16. So that's funny. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Um uh I'm learning this, uh the connection, uh connecting me more. What's name? I quit my job that I just had got at FedEx. Went one day and that was it. I was told not to go back when I did the salmon, to not do it. I'm gonna tell you. Oh, let me what's the name? Yeah, I was told not to. So what's the name, right? Well, for anybody else, like say if you don't understand how things work and energy work, you would be like, man, this dude, you this, you that, like it'd be almost like if you're so in tune with this world of outside living, you stay away from men like this. You know what I'm saying? That ain't working. And hold on, show you something.
Hold on.
I know you're gonna be hungry in a minute.
I need to go
But I say to y'all, do not what's the name. So I had in 2017, check this out. I had talked to this voodoo priest. They spell it VUD or something like that instead of VOOD, how it's translated. And I was explaining to him, I remember 2017, like, man, see, this is why my video gonna be longer, because I'm talking, I went on something else. But I told him, I went to him, I communicated with him through Facebook, and I told him, I said, hey, do you got a spell work to help me my mind and help me remember and da 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 da, stuff like that. And he was like, he told me like, yeah, I'll have to ask your you said I made $400 in 30 minutes. Contemplate, stop trying to work for people and work for yourself. Sis, I'm gonna talk to you. Look, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna have to talk to you, because it's so funny when we talk. I'm yeah. What you just said goes to what what was told to me by my being. So and as I stated, I always try to put it off, like, oh, no. And I was already told when I had met with God, the God of the white head, when I seen it, and you know how they say, like, oh, God is white. I understand why they did that. Uh, some people that was trying to gain the physical who didn't understand, but the head, the white head, all right, and the eye, just like your eye is white, the white eye, the eyeball, and keep going. Uh, and then I got to see it too. I got to see it again as well. But let me keep going. So I asked the guy. I'm like, yeah, I want to be able to, read better, remember things. I said, why is it I can't remember that, and this and that. And I'm like, everything I try to remember, it doesn't. What's the name? But whenever it comes to spiritual, oh, I remember. Just, yeah, bam, I remember. But when it comes to school and all that stuff, certain things at work, nope, hell no. So he said this. I told him, I said, I had seen a shaman, a guy that said he was a shaman. And I said, and I was explaining to him because I can answer these questions and I can, and I said, I told him I want to learn voodoo. I said, because I was told in the spiritual realm, I said, I got initiated in the spiritual realm. I got initiated in the spiritual realm. And I said, then after that, the second day I had in the spiritual realm, I was told by a guy, now go out there and teach the world. Then the third day of me having, it was back-to-back dreams in the spiritual realm. The third day was, and it was the woman. And she said, go out there and teach the world. The same thing of what the dude said. After I got initiated in the spiritual realm. So then I tell him about it. I'm like, yeah, this, and I said, and I feel this pull towards voodoo. And I was like, I don't know why, like spell work, voodoo, but voodoo, I don't know why. It seems scary of what, they put in movies, but for some reason I feel like, no, it's my calling. And he was like, he started giving me, because he was a shaman. He's still working on himself, but he was like, well, you got to understand, I got it. I learned a little bit of voodoo and work with demons, and yeah. Get some water. Get your cup right there. I think it's right there, and put some water in it. And he was like, yeah, and demons and things that I have seen, and da 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 da. But it was when he was telling me it was more so like it was a scare. Trying to scare, but I was like, my being was like, no. So anyway, as I talked to this priest, this voodoo priest, he says to me, okay, go get you a cup, put some water in it. And he says to me, he said, it amazed me how some people, when they don't know something, they'll just say anything. And he was like, he said, no. He said, voodoo is this. Da 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 da. He said, you have your Dan. You have to find out, your Dan or something like that. Da 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 da. He explained these things to me. All right. And he told me too, like, only way you can get initiated is through, you must go to, I think, South Africa. I think it was South Africa. And he was like, this is where what's the name, where you'll get initiated. Before he did that, he said to me, he said, I can help you. He said, but I have to find out, I have to connect with your Dan. I have to see what it is that your Dan wants. DAN, I think it's something like that. So if anybody know what that means, So he explained it all to me. And he said, you say your magic is crazy. I bet, sis. I bet. He said to me, he said, your Dan, after it took, because I was so anxious, like, no, I gotta know, like, can you help me, and this and that. And he was like, your Dan is da 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 da. He was like, give me a few days, he's like, so I can connect, and what's the name? So then he come back a few days later, like 2 days later, 2-3 days later, and he's like, he says to me, uh, your Dan is who's in control of wealth, prosperity, everything. You know, da 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 da. You must live the way of the Dan of your Dan, what your head wants. So I think you said father, okay, and so you must live the way your Dan wants you to live. Do be what it wants you to be, and my Dan said, hold on, let me get it. Hold on. Check this out. Check this out. Now, when this happened, before he told me what my Dan said, because he said he was going to connect with me. All right. So check this out. He was like, I'm going to connect with. He was like, I'm going to connect. He was like, I'll find out what your Dan and and da 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 da. Now, in the 3 days it took for him to contact me in the spiritual realm, I went back to. I just y'all. You must always be aware. All right. If you're not, it'll come back to you. Don't worry. It'll circle back to where it connect the dots to where you understand. Just check this out. Just what was it? Last month. This is when I talked to him was 2017. Last month of this year, 2021, I went back to my writing I done of what was told to me in the spiritual realm, is where I found out that I had the gift. Mother gift was passed on to me out of my family, out of my brothers and sisters. And my brother was trying, he was like, Eric has the gift. Eric has the gift. I said this before, just check this out, y'all. And he said, Eric has the gift. Eric has the gift. And we need to get Eric back into the school. He's like, you got to come with me. You got to go to school to and get into this spelling bee. And he was like, and I'm like, spelling bee? I can't spell. Huh? I start panicking in my dream, stuff like that, right? And he said to me, he said, no, he was like, you're smarter. He was like, you're smarter than everyone there. But basically, like, but I don't know it. Because I'm looking at like, oh, I don't know this school stuff. I don't know this, right? And come to find out, and it was me going back to school, the school of mystery. All right, of the as the Egyptian would say, the school of mystery. Well, I think the mystery school or something like that, mystery school. Uh, uh, and it dealt with the father, the mother, and the son. All right. And yeah, when I was saying when I had this, it was within the 3 days of me contacting the priest when he said, I'm gonna find out. All right. And it was said, I must go back into the school. All right. And basically, I must have confidence of knowing what I can do and what I am. And anyway, so let me keep going. So I just found this out last month when I went back and read an old writing, that in the old writing linked to 2017 with this priest when he came back and told me, okay, I got in contact with your Dan within them 3 days. Within the 3 days, on like the second day, I had that in the spiritual realm, what was told to me. And I didn't connect it until I went back just last month and seemed like, oh my, how did I, like, what the? Well, when you're unaware, you're unaware. When the eye is asleep, it is asleep. Okay. So he said to me, he said, I'm just getting it, y'all. I'm getting it. Cause I want y'all to just hear this. And he told me what my being said, basically, when it came out of me, of my Atlantis. And it was like, I'm the reason why you do not, you're not good at reading or spelling, because you were not sent here to do that. You were sent here to give a certain message at a certain time. Now, I'm going to say this, just as I told Carla, I said, babe, I understand and I know in my code, I always knew it since I was little that I'll always be all right. No matter what, I'll always be all right. All right. As I told her, as I told y'all, no matter what, whether I'm working or not, women will always want to take care of me, no matter what. I could work, I cannot work. They're gonna always want to take care of me. I'm not gonna want for anything. Things will just come to me and be given to me. I said this to Carla. I said it to her when I was unaware, but I knew. And I was telling like for some reason my whole life it been like that. All right. This is what I understood. The reason as my being stated, you're not sent here to do none of that, Eric. You were sent here to give a certain message at a certain time. All will be provided to you. No matter what, you will always be in a position to where you are all right. You don't have to worry about this, that, and this, and etc. Because everything will be placed for you to what? Live the life how you're supposed to live through your message. So here it is. I'm fighting. I was fighting. I need a job. I need a job. I need a job. I need a job. I get it, and I get the job, and I don't want the job. But it's only because what is embedded within my own mastering of self, of knowing. This is what is going to take place. You're there. You don't have to worry about nothing. The only thing that you are supposed to do is live life. Through you living, and this is why they had told me when they say you are Baba J, reincarnated. Through my living, just living. Now, working is part of living, but me, it's not in my code to work. It is not in my code to be learning all these things, schooling and stuff like that. What is better than my code of why I'm here is to do this, live. And I explained to Carl, I said, so when you say, babe, let's go here, let's go there, let's go to Canada, let's go there. I'm supposed to be of life, of knowing. Yes, let's do it. That is my living. My living is through. I have nothing to worry about to where I need to go and do this. I need to go and do that. I need to go and work. I need to go back to school. My Dan is not going to let it happen. And if I do it, I will be in conflict with my Dan. All right. This is what I understand of my own self mastery, of my understanding what was told to me by my being. Okay. So now I'm here and I get it. Now I understand. And it goes into what you just stated. Says, Eric, what are you doing? No, I made $400 on my 30-minute counseling. This or that. This is what was told to me as well, my Dan, when it came out, and he said my higher intelligence advance being said. No, when I broke through, when the hand of darkness was saying, it said, Eric, be a counselor.
No, you're not.
And I'm, wasn't sure of myself. I need to go do this, I need to go do that, right? As I said, no. But I was running from it. So anyway, I can't find it. It's so funny I can't find it. It must be a reason why I can't find it. But because I'm only in 2000. Damn. Okay. Hold on. Now I was wondering, like, damn, I can't find them. Where are you? And I was only in 2000 message. The year 2000. Okay, here it's coming up. Here it comes. All right. Bam, and it went straight to it. Was this the 13th? September the 13th. Look at that, Friday the 13th. Oh my goodness. Anyway, but I ain't gonna say Friday, but the 13th. So check. I'm gonna tell you what he said to me. Okay. And this is where I was saying that you must understand your mastery of self. Everything you do, see, touch, everything that deals with the five senses is the mastery. It's the message for it, and it's your own individual message. That's why you perceive things differently. You understand things differently, because when it all comes back because it's going to come back to where you start adding the dots. The dot game on the paper, if y'all remember back in the day, where you got to add the dots and they connect, and at the end, boom, it shows you what it is. That's what it is. All right. So this is what he said to me. All right. He said after he got back to me on the third day. It's my duty to understand your challenge. Okay. He said, I will use the afufi, I don't know how to say it, to tell me who is your, I don't know how to say this, Tadi Voodoo and C Datu. I don't know how to say it, yeah. All right. He says, I will tell they. Somebody call. He says, they will tell us what impedes your progress. Yeah, what impedes your progress now and how to proceed further toward overcoming these challenges. Hear this out. All right. Then he says, I must be honest. These things commonly cause for sacrifices and can be expensive. To achieve the results you seek, you must be prepared to pay for your sacrifices. Now, at the time, this was 2007, I knew sacrifices as everybody else knew sacrifices. Cut, kill, and things, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But as more I went on my journey, the reason why I didn't go through with this guy or anybody else is because my Dan is like, no, this is the route you're going. You don't need that. You don't need this. It's all going to come to you. All right. Some people need that. They need to go through this, go to this person, that person, and that's fine and dandy. That's why there are those people that do that, like sis do the counseling, and other people do the counseling. And you are being the teacher for them. And what I come to find out with them, I didn't need it, me individual self. All right. Anyways, let me keep going. He says, unfortunately, we have to wait until after the divination I think I said that right, to know those details, but I don't have to be there for the divination, sacrifice, and most rituals. All right. Then he says, because remember I said my learning, I can't remember things. I swear I thought I was broken. Like, I'm broken. And he was like, learning challenges are easy fix and are usually the result of a problem with Voodoo Dan. All right. Which is who? I think brother said, you said it's your father, right? So yeah, your father, my being. Right? What did my being say? And I was like, are you the reason why I'm not reading and spelling is not good? And they look, yes. And why? Are you the reason why I don't have a job? Yes. Why are you? Because you wasn't sent here to have a job. You wasn't sent here to be learning, reading, learning these things, reading and writing. You were sent there to give a certain message at a certain time. Some people that's in tune with the physical are looking like, what? Man, how you supposed to live? You got to do this. You got to do that. No, everything is going to be provided for me regardless. Now, the more I connect and I am on my journey of understanding, of awareness, I'm going to see how everything happening. I'm gonna show you something too. I'm gonna tell you something. So then he says, I'm fine. All right, right here. This is the part. He says, okay, so your Dan, yep. Yep, wow. It was like 3 days later. He said, okay, because he got in touch with my Dan. I think my Dan. Or Tati, yeah. He says, okay, so your Tati or head. Sorry. Your Tati or head Voodoo is Dan. I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this on here. All right, y'all, don't try to do nothing with me. Anyway, it says, your committees. I said this before and Carla laughed at me. Your committee, your chlamydia, your calamities. It says, he says, your calamities are from Dan, my head. All right. Who is intelligence, wisdom, and wealth. All right. Now, remember, as my being stated when he came out, he said, Eric, I am your higher, intelligent, advanced being, God's self. I am the reason why you don't have none of this. I am the reason. If anybody remember that video I talked about where it said you are connected with the devil and them. And I was told I'm a shaman. And the lady was like, I knew it was something special about you. And like I said, the old guy that was blind, he said, and he said to me, in the spiritual realm, the old guy was like, you're connected to the devil and them. And they don't like when you just come to them when you're mad. So you understand that devil word, right? As I broke it down, it said you're connected to the devil and them. And they don't like when you come to them when you're just mad. All right? As we know the devil as what's name? Oh, yeah, the devil. Ooh, we'll be scared and oh, the devil gonna. Damn, I almost got a loving devil then. But anyway, let me keep going. So he says, yeah, your Dan is who is intelligent, wisdom, and wealth. Dan says you must. Sorry, y'all, my lady she messaging and she calling. Dan says, meaning my head, says you must observe its restrictions. Feed it and your trio. I think that's what trio. Father, mother, son. I don't know if that's trio, but TROWO. I don't know what that is. Some people might know. Somebody, if y'all do know, let me know. If y'all see what you put. All right, so it says, feed it and your tree. So feed my Dan and the trio. I don't know, TROWO, or ancestors. All right. And he says, and go to Tongo to be initiated to Dan. You cannot be initiated in America. And that was what, But it's funny because, as he stated, your Dan, my head, which my higher intelligent advanced being God's self, as he said, Dan says you must observe its restrictions. And what did my being say? When he came out, my Dan, my higher intelligent advanced being, I did not put you there to be learning this, learning that, and working. Okay? But to the person who is a physical, that's in tune with the physical, be like, what? Man, this guy you just don't want to work. Or you just, no. This is why it's so funny when my Dan stated that, told me this stuff. Like, no, I'm the reason why you don't. I'm the reason, and there's nothing you can do about it, little man. That's what I say. We think that they're so like polite, and y'all don't understand. Your higher selves ain't polite like that. All right, they could be assholes, like because they're you gotta understand there. We have to understand they're so higher of understanding. They're the all, and they're like, damn, I forgot I'm talking to me, which I sent myself down there, slow. Like, and then they give you the answer so straightforward. Boom. And they give it like, well, why this? And what you mean, why? Like, that's what they're like, well, don't be asking me why. Because I wanted to, that's why. Yeah, but it's for a bigger purpose, and a bigger understanding. So, like I said, here it is. And then when I broke through after my Dan stated, be a counselor. And I'm like, and I was lacking my confidence. That's what was told to me many times in the spiritual realm. Eric, once you gain your confidence and know thyself, you will evolve. All right? And I'm like, what? And, through my journey of 2014 is actually where it started. And when I started changing my diet. And then 17 is where, to now. Through 17 and now, like the information that comes and me understand, oh my God, I can't believe this. Like, like prime example, right? Carla instantly just said, now I don't have a job, but Carla just instantly was like, babe, we're going to get you a car. All right. And I'm like, what? Car. Like, okay, I mean, I don't mind driving the car. We got the one car, you know. But she's like, no, babe. Some tell me like, get you a car. Well, we need a car. You need a car, So understand, because your dad, when you're doing what you're supposed to do, it ain't about what some other individuals think you should be doing or anything like that. It's about you self-mastering you. You stick to your journey. Your way is not going to be the same way as everybody else's, and everybody else's way is not going to be the same way as yours. That's why we should not get mad at someone else, because a lot of us are being restricted by our Dan. Okay? Some of us are going through routes where your Dan wants you, I want you to gain this shit first, physical, all that. But then I'm gonna break that shit down to where you're gonna have to get out of that. Some point in time, I'm gonna make it to where you're not just focused on the physical. But these are your things I'm going to give you. And also it does it in ways we must see the giving, the what is it called? The what's the name in the curse? How you say it? The Dang, how you say it? The what's the name in the something in the curse at the same time. The pleasure pleasure and the curse, I'm gonna say it. Or the good and the curse at the same time. Because what I thought was a curse, my reading ain't that good, my spelling, I can't remember this stuff, was actually the gift. It was in the gift. The gift is in, our gifts are in the form of what we lack. We feel we lack. If that makes sense. Our gift is in the form of what we feel we lack. Some of our gifts. Yeah. It's in that form. It's just, and that's where we make it we make it either a curse or something good. Okay. And by me understanding knowing of self, as was told to me by the beings many times, know thyself, Eric. Eric, know, once you know you evolve. Once your left hemisphere switches to the right, you evolve to a higher being. All right. And now I'm like, oh my God, all this time for how many years? I thought that I was slow. I thought I was stupid. I wanted to commit suicide because of this. And you mean to tell me that it was actually good? You know how many blessings I missed out on it? Because I didn't know that my gift, I saw it as a curse. Always had people wanting to help me. Always. Even if I didn't ask, they always just wanted to help. Hey, you need help with this? You want me? I can help you. I'll do it for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't ask or nothing. But it was always, my dad was all, promise that I had got a reading, 2017. Last year. I think like early last year. And the woman that read, like I said, she was like, she's a Reiki master. She's a salmon. She do salmon. I always say salmon. Salmon. What's the name? All types of do. Well, she taking all this credit. She do readings, stuff like that. She don't do spell work, but readings, all that. But when I told her, when she read my card, she was like, man, this lady make money. She make a lot of money off what she do, and stuff. But when she read my card, she was like, her eyes got so big, and she was like, as I told y'all, she was like, Eric, everything you touch is gonna turn to gold, And she was like, something that's holding you back. It's just holding you back. But and all the cards was pointing to my guides, my spirit, my being. Like, here, we want to give you the abundance of everything, just flood you with it. But she was like, something is holding you back, but you know it. And I'm like, well, I don't know what's holding me back, but it was my confidence. It was my confidence. Lack of confidence still. All right. And that's like I said, she was like, Eric, please. She was like, whatever you do, can I please be a part of it? Like, and I was like, but this is a guy who stayed home, who used to look at himself as I'm this, I'm that. And the outside world who's into the physical, people into the physical. This ain't shit. You taking care of your man. You a kid. Well, what the hell they call a woman when the guy take care of the woman? You see what I'm saying? Like I had to get out of all this stuff, break that shit down out of me, get rid of these codes. Okay. And yeah, and she was like, I whatever it is you do, please can I be involved in it? Like, and I was like, I mean, what do I do? Like, I come to you to ask you, what do I do? But like she stated, anything you touch, and every time I went to get my cars ready to her, as I explained, I went 4 times. All 4 times, they all said the same thing. I put the same cards. Like my being, this big ass being that's over me, she called it angel. Like, Eric, you have this big, ginormous angel that's protecting you. And they always guiding you, and they got everything set up for they want to give you this, they want to give you that. You're always gonna have this, you're always gonna have that, you're gonna be like, and I'll be like, okay, what? Because I didn't understand at the time. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, but uh I'm about to get off. I quit my job, the FedEx job. It was easy. It was only 4 hours. It was easy, but I asked my being. I said, "Do I work? Do I go to work? Do you want me to work at FedEx?" No. All right. Tell me no. I said, "Do you want me to work? Do you want me to work for companies?" No. I said, "Oh shit." Now I have to ask a few times because I'm like, I got to make sure this is right. You know what I'm saying? I had to make sure I'm okay, and no companies, no working for others. And it hit, and I was like, oh my God. Like when I see it, it's a square. I see a square, this square box, this black square box with, like on the whiteness. I don't know how to explain it. And anyway, and it tells me, it all like this. Anyway, uh, yeah, and it's like it tell me don't do that. Like don't do that, don't work for other companies, don't something else. It's this other things I wrote it down. I just can't find it. No, what's it? And I'm like, oh shoot, okay, you know, like well, I'm sticking to what my head want me to do. So all I'm saying is we must understand the bigger picture. You ever thought a reason why I wanted to get this job, and you really applied, never got it? You might have all the credentials and everything, and you didn't get it. It's because it's your Dan. Your being is like, no, you're not didn't know, because it knows best no matter what, because it's the all. So it knows what it is doing. It is, but us individually as humans, we don't know. And by us not knowing, we're like, oh, why this didn't happen? Why this didn't go that way? Da 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 da. Husband said, do the Watchers have long black coats? Hell yeah, they got long black coats. They will always appear as black in the form of blackness. Whether you call it the black coat, or they might vibrate. When they vibrate, it's a vibration of darkness, of just dark black. Or they have sometimes clothes on, like dark clothes or swayish black, uh, uh, shit like that. So, as I explained, like Morpheus, shit like that. They were considered the Watchers. The Watchers. All right, and they have on black, but they are just doing what they are ordered to do, regardless. Even if it's torch, y'all, I gotta go and I gotta torch myself down there because it's us. We are formless. We are quantum. If you died in this lifetime, I'm Eric. I'm Eric in this lifetime. Damn, this mirror make me look funny as heck right now. I just looked at myself. Man, I gotta go work out now. Anyway, I'm Eric in this lifetime, but in quantum, in my other life, I just died as a different man or animal, or if that makes sense. We're formless. We are angels. We are demons. We're energy. We're the Watchers. We're all at once in different lives. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, definitely tell them exactly. He said, what do they look like? He has been seeing them. Yeah, that's how I have seen them. I seen them with the head of the triangle. If y'all remember the picture I drew, the triangle, like a triangle. Uh, Boom, come down, and they were of black, uh, suede, like energy wave. Uh, Looked like they had on like looked like a belt. Uh, just so much. I don't know how to explain it. Because they could come into any, they can show themselves at any form. Any, it's a movie as well. Tell him to watch a movie too called I think it's called Astro. Astro. Yeah, I think it came out like 2014, 17. I don't know, between 14 to say 17 or 18 or 19. It's a movie called Astro. All right. Now we must understand. Uh, you said, what do you know about the Nagas? I don't know nothing about the Nagas. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask about the Nagas. Give me something to ask about. I'm gonna ask about the Nagas. You know, I'm definitely will ask about the Nagas. Uh, but uh, I know. Sis, let me ask. Have you seen the movie called The Fourth Kind? Pretty sure a lot of y'all might have seen that movie. Let me ask. Have you seen that movie, sis? Just one. Yeah, before what's the name? You said I'll be surprised, bro, Terry, man. I still need to, bro. We need to talk, bro, Terry, man. We definitely need to talk, man. Okay, so the movie, Fourth Kind, uh, uh, you have just like the movie, Prometheus, the engineers, the watchers, the engineers, the watchers. That's what they are. All right, now understand that they are within you as well. It's in you and it's external of you, just different aspects of your life. All right, of our lives, of different things, and da 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 da. Workers, angels, and da 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 da. What we are, demons, all that. All right. Now, just like the movie, The Fourth Kind. Uh, Damn, I don't know if you remember. It's a part in there where the guy, the woman doing the therapy, the hypnosis on him, man. He's like, oh, do you he tell like they're in your head. They da 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 da. They talk to you. They what's name? I understand. And he was like, it's like we're linked to them. All right, exactly. It's the same as Hellraiser, angels to some, demon to others. All right, it's but they're the same. It's you. It's just we mustn't. They could come for so many reasons. They could come to upgrade you. They could come to watch you in person. They come to frighten you. To what's that? They come to harm. It's so many reasons why they could come. Now, I don't know, but you understand. You call upon them as well through thoughts. All right. So he must understand that as well through his own thought. Even stated, bro. We call on the brothers from below. We call on the dark ones, dark brothers from below. All right. Man calling from below, and they come running. All right. They come basically summoning. All right. Now the only thing is when you call on them sometimes, it's nothing to be scared of, and it's also something because remember everything has its opposite pull. So even though I'm saying there's nothing to be scared of, also there is something to be scared of because they come off of you. They come off of your thoughts, your actions. Uh, some people might not even see them. Some people might not see them, but they're orchestrating everything around you, as what was told to me. Uh, the uh, the nine, the dark is the orchestrate of everything. They control people and things. Da, 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 da. They're advanced. They're even though they're the dark, they're the light still. It's just that they're doing it. They're on the say left hand instead of the right, but they're both the same hands. They're both operating from source. All right. So, uh, man, we call the brothers the dark ones from below. All right. When we call the dark ones from below, we call them from below through actions, through thought. So we call them from below through depression, through actions, thoughts and actions, and they come running, willing. They watch. Some of them they watch the movie Alien Code as well. All right. Some watch through different dimensions, but they're there. This is what I had seen, my own experiences, what I had went through. And also when I start seeing that movies, I'm like, oh shit, through my own experiences of what I went through. He said he didn't mean to call it, but the thing is this: to understand, tell them as well, through calling them, it don't just happen by just one time, of say wrong thoughts and shit like that. It goes into a cycle. These are the cycles. He could have say he might have been stressed about things throughout the years. Okay, they look at it too as in this: you're being the watchers, which is all you. It looks at it like, okay, damn, okay, we got to fuck up. It depends if they want to, fuck with you, because it's you. We got to fuck up. You know what? Damn, okay. I done tried to show the correct way. Myself just down there ain't getting it. Okay, I'm going to have to do something. Okay, I'm going to have to, an event. Whether it's physical event, spiritual event, it must take place. I got to make this take place for him, for her, to understand. And sometimes it goes into death. But understand, death is not death. It ain't really you're dying. It just from the physical into the what's the name, But we call on them throughout throughout space and time of our life. We've been calling upon them. So when you feel you want to commit suicide, like I did, it was me. It was my being, my Dan, my alien. Meet me, alien. This is why the movie Prometheus. They went by the end. What they unlocked the alien. The alien is representing the what's the name of the mind. That's why the alien is a black. It's representing the chaos of mind, the invasion of the mind. Okay, which chaos and order is not bad. Bad seemingly from a different angle. All right, but it ain't. And what I'm saying is, it goes into the movie. I said check out that movie called Mayans, the Mayan movie or something like that, on YouTube. And I read it to y'all. Like, look, they talk about the invasion of the serpent man or something like that. And they came down and they invaded. Yeah, and as I explained everybody, they're invading the body. That the body get invaded with these thoughts, these feelings, these tortures, chambers. You go through torture chambers throughout the body. Damn, sis, this is about to be a 2-hour video. You go through the torture chambers. All right. And the body, when they invade you silently, the brothers, you call on the brothers from below. Silently. How do you call on something silently? Through thought. What is hidden? Thought. And then you bring it to light. So what happened when they invade you? The aliens invade you. This is where they talk about the alien invasion in movies, and they're going to try to make one. The U.S. is going to try to make a fake alien invasion. Listen. I said it before. To see a demon, to see a spirit, whatever, you could blow smoke, and you'll see a form in it. You can see them in the clouds. You can see them in you know what I'm saying? Because they're coming through. They're always here. They may leave, they may come back, but man call on that ship. Okay? And because you're connected. regardless. Whatever form you're connected in the form of as what I came down as physical. I came down out the pyramid, the side of the pyramid, as Carla seen it. Physical. I came down as a physical being, a physical man. I mean, a man, a demon, an angel, an alien, and then the fifth time I came down. That's why I said this. I love that you named it Fast Five, and I understand the number of what's name. The numbers mean some number meanings. I understand them, and the fifth time I came down as light, and I came straight down the pyramid. First, I was coming on the side of the pyramid as the different bodies, the four different bodies. But then the fifth time I came down, the pyramid opened. It opened and I came down as light and then shot back up. Just like, anyway, so let me keep going. So the four we're connected to: man, demon, angel, alien. That's you. That is every individual. You're connected to man, man, angel, man, demon, angel, alien. Okay? And you call on whatever one that you want to fuck with you. They come and fuck with you either through the spiritual realm, through the non-physical dream state. Man, you may have a dream man fucking you, raping you. You getting chased, you getting murdered, your dream, stuff like that. You may have a dream of demon torturing you, trying to make you have sex or some shit like that. It made me, you know what I'm saying? You may have of angel coming to protect you. You may have it of alien coming to give you knowledge or protect you or harm you. Because man is all four in quantum. Sorry, five. Light. At once. So through what I'm saying, sis, and to everybody is, understand. So when you see you may call upon you. Angel, demons, watchers, however, whatever you want to call it. That's what the watchers are, angels and demons. They just change their form to your liking or to scare you. Which is, it's you though. Self. So all I can say is to you to tell your husband, I really don't know why they're there. You know, but it's based off him. And it could be there, he could be seeing it as well on the simple fact of his being, his self wanted him to go through something at a certain time of this magnitude of seeing this. For him to understand something. It's so many ways, and like it's hard. Like it'd be hard to try to break that. You can. It's like trying to explain everything in life, in the world, everything that's internally, externally, and every aspect of everything of how I operate. It's so advanced. That's why I say so advanced, where man can't comprehend. Man, we won't be able to comprehend unless you're going on higher on vibration where. You're light, and light is what? All. This is why they told me, Eric, you're light, you're all. You're all others. All others are what? You're all other humans. You're all other beings. You're all other animals, shapes, sizes. You are all other. I asked, what is my gift? You're all others. You're light. You're able to go into different portals, different things, dimensions at will, at, whatever. So all I'm saying is to tell him, he must understand and he must guard his thoughts, his actions. Even though, as man, say something bad happened. And he look, oh, it's bad, oh, this is bad, it's bad. To them, it ain't bad. To them, because they're so advanced. Man, yeah, look, no, sis, look. Nah, look, it say a minute. It say hour and 54 minutes. Hold on. I would try to get off before 2 hours. See? That means I won't be on there 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, man. Damn shit. You made me laugh, so I forgot. But yeah, just he must understand that he's linked to it. And this is for every individual that's out there. You're linked to all five. Just like what? The five senses. That what creates God. That is God and isn't God at the same time. Okay? Uh yeah. So tell him he's just gonna have to because I don't know why they there. I don't know why he's saying it. I could probably ask if you want me to. Give me his name. Give me your off here. Give me his name. I would say give me an image. Let me see an image of him, and I'll ask. Yeah, I'll ask and see. And go from there. I'll tell you that on that. But yeah. Other than that, because I can't really say what it is, because it could be so many things, but I'll ask in certain orders, like, so I'm stepping into my shit. Okay, I'm going to check messages, so I will. yeah, I'm still here, Pete. You already know that. But I'm about to get off too. All right, Jess, you said the Nagas are the serpent gods. They are the first children of Tiamat, aka Great Mother. Naga, also meaning king. That's where the word nigga come from. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That's why I said I would never get mad. When I was programmed, I remember I used to get mad. Like, oh, who call Nick? Nah, like I said, why, yes, I am a nigga. Like, it's funny you said it because I remember I read on YouTube. I came across what's his name, Zachariah Stitches, and he broke down. He talked about the Anunnaki beings, the serpent beings. I think of the Nagas, something like that. And he said they was the first children, and he said they that was by the Nile River or some shit like that. They was these advanced beings, something like that. The first children, something like that. I remember I had came across that video some years ago, like 2017 when I first heard it. And I ain't never really it was in my subconscious, but I didn't understand. And here it is now. I'm saying it's off what you said. So, Anyway, yeah, retained information. See, look at that. Anyway, but yeah. Are we going to pay you for your service? No. I would say no, not on that. Not this first time. No, I would say not this first. I would say you do what you want to do on this first time. You know what I'm saying? On this what's the name? It's up to you on that. I'll leave that to you on that. If you want to donate. Yes. Yeah, this is up to her. I'm gonna leave it up to her. I mean, we are going to pay you for helping us. Sis, that is up to you. All right? I would say first time in general. I don't know why I'm like that, but first time they come in general to something, I'm always like, oh no, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Now, say if somebody else come after you and this and that, then I'm like, okay, no, boom, okay. But it's always like with me since I was a kid, first come, first serve like that. Like the first 2-3 people, first come, first serve. Boom, it's free of charge. But then after that, it's always that's when I'm like, my being okay. Now, Eric, here, not stop that. It's always been like that since I was a kid. So it's funny. But see. Well, we must be aware of self, of our dance. But anyway, yeah, I ain't got nothing else, y'all. I want to try the Zoom on my phone. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna come with a date. I don't know. Maybe a Friday or Saturday. But I know people probably won't be doing shit because it's about to start getting hot and stuff. Yeah, maybe a Friday, Saturday. We'll do a Zoom this Friday or Saturday. All right. I'll post it on my YouTube. Where you can post with write things on there. I'll post it up there like a day before, like, hey, tomorrow doing at this time. We'll go from there. Yeah. But I ain't got nothing else to say, y'all. I try to be on the Zoom. I know, brother Terry, man. Cause I want to holler at you, man. You know, I already know you got like knowledge out this goddamn world. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I definitely want to holler at you on that. Cause some of the stuff you sent me, I definitely want to. What's name? Ah, yeah. Anyway, all right, look, I'm out. Peace, love, cause you just look, you right. It just hit 2 hours when I wasn't supposed to be at the 2 hours. Anyway, y'all, peace, love, oneness. Y'all enjoy y'all day, y'all night, y'all evening, y'all afternoon, whatever it is. Just enjoy it. All right. Look for the signs and symbols if you want to. All right. That's only if you want to. If you don't, it's up to you. All right. Control the thoughts. All right. So peace and love. I'm out and eat ass. No, I'm just like bye. Oh man,